Hello, we're Joe and Jill Novello. We're the directors of Amazon Reach Ministries here in Belém, Brazil. I was a ship's officer and she worked for YWAM Belém, and she was serving as a translator, and that's how we got to know each other. For Amazon Reach actually started way back in 1988. When I was a ship's officer for Mercy Ships, we were passing all these smaller waterways, and I was wondering who was ministering in those areas. And of course, God touched my heart and just said, look, maybe you should go there. And when we met as a couple, met here in Brazil, God just brought that vision together, and we started the ministry in 2008.
Our focus is to reach the Quilombolas communities, that it's an unreached group here in the region, and also the river peoples.
What is interesting about ministering in this area, it's actually published that there's 36,000 communities only accessible by boat, making boats just an invaluable part of our ministry. In addition, it's published that there's only 180 ministry boats in an area the size of the continental United States. Over the years, we've been able to minister to 55 different river communities. The problem is we just don't have the personnel to maintain a constant presence in those areas. Some of these communities can take up to 2 or 3 hours by boat to reach. Of course, some of them are further away, but mostly we minister to the closer communities. And this is one of our methods of church planning, having established people living in these communities, so there's a constant spiritual presence. Along with this, and along with our School of Community Development, we try to bring a holistic approach to community development as well as uplifting the spiritual needs in each community.
One of the strategies that God really shared with us for us to reach this community that we live is to reach through the kids, to be able to reach the families, the parents. So we started a program on Saturdays with King's Kids and teaching them how a family works and be able to disciple them. In this project, we noticed that they can't read. So after school program, we started to teach them how to read, and we also have math tutoring.
Because of the many needs in the communities and the many needs of our base, we openly invite outreach teams to come and visit us. At this point, we've had outreach teams from 16 different countries who've come here for various types of ministry. We are involved in combating human trafficking. We're involved in evangelism. We have different types of medical and dental outreaches. All of these we use as a catalyst for evangelism and church planning in these communities. Our vision for the future is to have people actually living in the communities where they can maintain Bible studies that will grow into churches. We also have a vision to connect more with the unreached people group, the Quilombolas. As my wife said, many of these communities are closed to outsiders, but because we provide the free medical and dental care, they open our doors to us. It's come to the point where we actually have communities requesting us to come and minister in their areas. And this is our ultimate goal, because when we minister to people in the remote areas, we can't evangelize them and say go to a local church when there is no local church. So the need for church planning in these river communities is paramount. It's just something that we have to do for the future. We as a ministry believe that the time for convenient evangelism is over. If you are inspired by that challenge, we invite you to come and join us for the different types of ministry: combating human trafficking, evangelism, church planting, medical, dental, kids clubs. If any of those things inspire you to do more, please don't hesitate to contact us.